upwards. And now we're going to be very careful that the back doesn't arch, so the abs start already pulling downward. From here, the elbows melt on top of the hips, and we place our hands on the floor, push our hips up, have a little stretch there. Let's stay a little bit here. And we bend our knees, slowly roll up so that the head lifts the last. Hands follow, stretch up, and release for the elbows to melt down and inward. The spine condenses and opens up in the back. We stretch, hips up, bend the knees, roll up. And last time with this, stretch upwards, find the middle line, elbows come inward. The entire structure kind of melts down towards the hip bowl, hands on the ground, push the hips up, and roll up from there. From here we're going to go, we reach upward, do not interlace the fingers anymore. From here we melt the elbows and put the left foot back. So the left heel stretches towards the ground. When the hands are crossed. And we find the up. We stretch upward, open the chest a little bit more towards the ceiling. Melt towards the midline, step back. And stretch out the calf a little bit more. And find it again. Upward, open the sternum. And melt down and back. You find a stretch up. And melt down and back. Right, from here we're going to find, again, interlacing the fingers. We stretch upward and over, backwards. Just enough to feel it. Yeah, it's the first time we do it today. Help ourselves a little bit with the arms. Now we just roll down, leading with the head. Stretch a little bit forward. Bend the knees, roll up. We're going to do that again. Same thing. We open the sternum and reach the arms far and back. So if possible, be careful not to shift in the hips. And head leads down. Ooh. Bend the knees third time. We find that slight back bend. And over the top, release the arms, stretch downwards, bend the knees, step out to the side and find a solid, strong position, low in the legs, and we shift in a figure 8, right? So now we're going to really feel the femurs rotating in the hip joint, and the axis goes with. So let's be careful that the spine doesn't articulate too much for now. It just kind of stays on top. It's going to be really planted, strong feet, mobile hips, and stacked spine on top. Yeah, just to make it mostly about the hip joint. We move, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8. And we sink in lower. Find the arms parallel to the ground, and we reach one arm out, and we reach the other arm out. So now the spine is starting to slightly ripple. As I go, my side pulls me forward from the arm. And 3, 4, 5. As much as possible, keep the arms parallel to the ground, so that they do not do waves. They only go side, side, and you push all the way from the foot through the fingertips. So there's that chain forming that initiates the movement. We go again and again. Now as we shift, we place the right hand on the ground, we open up the chest. And now we turn into a lunge, shift into a twist. Open Open the chest up again. Changing the arms. Find your lunge sideways and shift parallel to the ground. Same thing on the other side. Lunge. Shift. Change. Find the lunge sideways and switch the legs one more time. Open the chest and calmly transition into the twist. Transition into the open chest again. Lift onto your legs. Shift into last time. 1, 2, 3. From here, the left hand falls backwards and we bring the right foot in. We find the queda de rins, queda de quatro. Sorry about that one. Queda de rins comes later. And we shift side to side. As we're shifting, we're really sliding the shoulder blades onto the back. So they slide one side, other side, and simultaneously we're reaching out and up with our head. Good. Circle. So we go forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. They're getting some mild pressure on the wrists. I'm going to be using that a lot today. And we reverse the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The knees. Very gently now. The feet stay on the floor. We let the knee collapse inward while the other knee is facing straight up. So it's just one leg at a time. Working internal rotation. And just let this settle in. Don't push it too hard. It's a kind of a vulnerable state that our knees are in. So we have to get used to it. And right, left, right, left, right, left. All right. Now as the right knee comes up, the foot comes out forward. And we pull it out, rotate it outwards. I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see it better. And then we pull it in. So the knee collapses in. Now I'm going to extend that way. Rotate my foot towards the way where it's going. Draw a large semicircle. Pull it in. So it's again like this figure 8 notion. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder blades strong now. Okay, so the arms are kind of reaching into the ground to support the motion in the legs. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In, out, in. Now we're going to change it up a little bit. The straight leg. We lift the opposite hand. Okay, similar how we did last time. We pull the leg through and lift it sideways. And pull it back in to find the queda de quatro. So we go internal rotation, external rotation, lift the hip, thread the leg through, lift it sideways so my shoulders are facing the camera and the leg is still facing side. There's a bit of a twist and then bring it back in. Same thing again. 1, 2. As we come in, we thread the leg through, lift it. And find the queda de quatro. And 1, 2, 3. Come on down. And so the hip joint gets really warm. And our body already is finding all of the coordination. Right? Right leg. Internal, external, thread through. And bring it back down. Left leg. in, out. From here, the opposite hand lifts. We thread through, and we bring it in. Do not sit down. Find your way up into ginga. As much as possible, during the class, we're going to try to really have everything melt into a continuous flow, right? So that there's no stop next thing, unless we have a glass of water or whatever. So we're in ginga now. What we're going to do, we're going to stop in the back, and we're going to rock forward and back. So I'm going to turn just so you can see. The rocking goes straight forward. So if I imagine a line going through my hips, it would go forward. My hand is about like face height, and it makes a bit of a space right here as if I'm holding a bowl sideways. And switch legs, same deal. Rocking back and forth. And so we're getting into the more active bit. Just rocking back and forth. And we go into ginga again. 1, 2. Okay, so the joints should be ready by now, so we can push our legs lower. Yeah, if you look on the side, I'm kind of in this squatting position. I'm going downward, downward, downward. So be careful not to be too up here. We're not really working that much there. And from here, we're going to push a little bit more into that. Narrow legs. We do capoeira, but not all the way. So my feet are solid on the ground. It's like a low squat, but it's levitating, so it doesn't relax. We levitate up. And then we push, step. Transfer weight. 1, 2, 3. Again, not all the way down. Push up, side, go. 1, 2, 3, and hop, up, side, go. 1, 2, 3, and capoeira, side step. 1, 2. So you should start feeling your legs right about now. 1, 2, low. We transition low and fluid. And capoeira, go. There's a little bounce down and up. Strengthening the knees, bounce down and up and side. 2, 3. From here, bounce down and up. From here, we're going to do a little meowwood range, very low. We push the foot that way. We push the arm the other way, so it's kind of like a twist. Bend the knee, gather around the base leg, place the foot behind. We go 1, 2, same deal. Capoeira, twist. Really find that balance. I'm reaching with my arm, reaching with my leg. Everything comes on in, around the center. Put the foot backwards. And ginga 1, 2, here we go. It's a low capoeira, twist. Very low with the leg for now. And back. Step 1, 2. So it now flows. In, step, twist, reach with the arm as well. Bring it back in. Okay? So how can we look? I see a little bit of this happening. So what I want is that start from the pelvis bowl. The leg reaches out that way, and the arm reaches out that way. You feel it in the side body here. You feel that twist going. Yeah? So the body is kind of twisting, but it's twisting equally both directions. So it has a balance point. Right? Let's try with that. Like really think about that. 8 times, then we go on to the next thing. Here we go, capoeira. 1, right leg goes meia de frente, turn, push, 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 push. Bring it in for the back. 1, 2, second time. And hop. Really reach, bring it in. Step 1, 2, And third time. One, two, wow. Sing. Reach with arm. Yeah. 6. You reach, leg and arm reach opposite. Then you condense around the core and then you step. Very good. 1, 2, bumps. 6. Bring it in. 4. Up. Push. Bring it in. Más dos. Let's go 2. Oh. No. Days. Good. From here, we're going to find queda de 4. We're going to carry on this sequence of training, but we turn towards your right. You lift, bending your left leg, and in the same side, so you're not switching sides, you change your legs, but you stay right there. Now your right leg you extend backwards away from the camera, and you place your hands in front of your knee, so towards the camera. So you mirror to me. You do a little side push-up, and you jump forward, right? I'm going to angle the camera down a little bit. I'm going to turn my back to you, so that it's a little bit more same. So we're going to the left, ha, right leg bends. We jump a little bit back so that the left one extends away. Now we side like this. Both hands on the side of the knee. And negativa down. Push down, up. And the same side that we came through, we jump back through. The right hand is up. We twist to the right. Bend the left leg. Jump backwards, switching. Right leg is extended backwards, left leg is bent, side push up, negativa down. And you lift your left hand and jump through. So that your queda de 3 points. Switch. Bend your right. Push up sideways. Retrace your steps. Other side. Left leg bends. Go back. Go forward. Go to the left. Bend the right. Switch the legs. Sideways push up. And retrace your steps. Same side. Go to the right. Go back. Sideways. Push up. Reverse. Twist. Right leg bends. Switch the legs on the same side. It's like a wrong cartwheel. 3 more times. Up. Jump back. Push up, push through. 2 more times. Right bends, switch to the left. Push sideways. Up, in, right. Bend the left leg. Right leg straight, left leg bent. Sideways push up. Retrace your steps. Pull in, turn. Lift.